Hi guys, it's Edward Nigel. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to just discuss quickly hacks to detangling so that you don't want to kill yourself, you don't want to cut off your hair, you don't find yourself questioning why are you really here on this earth and things like that. Well, unless it's only me that has such bad detangling sessions. But anyway, so this is the hacks that I find useful for detangling and that I hope to implement over this year. Please stay tuned, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Click that button down below, click it, yeah, click it, yeah. All right, click it and let's go. All right, hack number one, the very first thing is to know your hair. Why? Because you need to know, are you 4C, are you 2A? For example, 4C hair and 2A hair, definitely not the same. 4C hair and straight hair, definitely not the same. 4C hair is obviously going to be more prone to tangling because your hair is more curly, kinky, while 2A or somebody with straight hair, the hair is just straight. It's there. It just lays in its own place, you know. So if your hair is 4C hair, have reasonable expectations according to your hair, because you know already that you should have more time dedicated to your detangling than somebody with a looser texture, for example, right? At the same time, know the density of your hair. You know, if you have a lot of strands versus if you have 2 strands to detangle, definitely that plays a role as to how long you're going to take to detangle, how easy it's going to be, you know. Now, depending on your hair type, the amount of hair you have, the length as well, you want to work in sections. That is going to determine, knowing those things is going to determine how many sections you're going to work with. I work with my 16 sections. You would know, if you've been following me, you will know that by now. You might find that you only need 2 sections, some people need 6 and so on. I find that if I do 2 bigger sections, I end up cutting them down anyway, so it's better to start with the 16 sections so that I can get all my strands. I do have a lot of individual strands on my head, so each of that needs its own attention, right? So that is the thing. The other thing, know which area of yours is the worst area. Like for me, I know the back. This whole back up until here is my worst nightmare. I know that is a section where I'm usually dreading life and oh gosh, oh woe is me and things like that. So know the area that is worse for your hair. Why? Because I think it is best to start on that, the most challenging part of your hair, because then you are still patient, you're still fresh, you're still, ooh, life is good, you know, and you're going to take the time and you're going to detangle the hair without causing too much damage, right? So first thing, know your hair. Second thing, have time. You're not going to schedule a detangle session 2 minutes before you go out to meet your pals, an hour before date night, let's say. You're not going to do that because you're going to find out, let's say if your hair takes 20 minutes to detangle, you've scheduled 10 minutes to detangle, you're going to need, why are my glasses falling off today? You're going to need a lot, you're going to find yourself frustrated because 10 minutes into it, you haven't finished, or you're going to rush through and you're not going to do a proper job. So schedule your detangling when you have adequate time, right? If it means breaking it up like I'm doing now, I've already done the 4 of the 16 sections. Today I'm going to tackle the rest because I knew I didn't have enough time to do that all at once. So if you have to break it up, break it up. But the thing is, give yourself enough time, because don't create pressure and then rush through your hair and cause your hair breakage, right? So thirdly, have patience. That goes hand in hand with time. So obviously if you know your hair takes 30 minutes to detangle, be calm, be cool for 30 minutes. You know, it doesn't help you being hectically crazy and oh gosh, it's 10 minutes, why am I not done yet? If you know your hair takes 30 minutes to detangle, unless of course you're trying to speed it up, you know, finding quicker ways to detangle. But have patience. Patience, especially when you get to those annoying knots. You know, when you get to the knots, you need to work gently and pick away strands and things like that. Have patience. That's how you're going to keep hair on your head, okay? Fourthly would be choose your weapon. You could have these little things, 10 fingers you've been granted by God, or you could use additional things. So for me, for example, I use my fingers and I also use my what is this thing now again? Tangle teaser. Yeah, tangle teaser. Some people have a Denman brush, some people like to use a wide tooth comb, some people just use their fingers, some people just use a comb, etc. So choose your weapon wisely. What is going to help you detangle your hair most efficiently based on, again, your length, your texture, the density of your hair, etc. All of those things. So choose your weapon wisely. It's also good to have clips. For example, while I'm busy, you can clip all of this to the side and things like that. So have your clippy clips already, as well as a scissors. I find that I must detangle with the scissors. Why? Because sometimes you just get a knot that refuses to detangle, or you just don't have energy anymore, you know? I am not afraid to snip it away. So if there's a knot that is trying my patience and I can feel that, no, I'm getting to that point where I've tried now, I've pulled, I've done my Sherlock Holmes and it's not working, we are going to cut these scissors out. Cut the knot out, okay? You know, cut it out. At the same time, choose your detangler. What are you going to use? Some people prefer to use water. Others use conditioner. You can use an oil, etc. You'll get to know your hair again and you'll know what works best for you. You want a detangler with a lot of slip. I guess it says it makes your hair slippery and stuff. So you'll find what works best for you. If it's water from the Himalayas, etc., you get that water. Have it shipped in, whatever it is. Just use the thing that is best for you. Again, comes down to knowing your hair. You see how important that is? So once you're ready to start in a section, right? Start from the bottom and work your way to the top. Start from the bottom, yes, and work your way to the top. So you gradually remove the knots until you get up here, and then you'll be able to nicely, smoothly comb through the section without any problems. The environment for detangling, you know? Have it in a nice, relaxing environment. Wherever you can, be chilled and chillaxed and all of that. It doesn't help if you are frustrated by whatever's going on around you. That's going to translate into how you're handling your hair. So if you have to put on some mood music, if you have to salsa while you're detangling, hey, go ahead. Just create an environment that you enjoy and that will be conducive for you managing your hair, right? For me, those are the hacks. Know your hair, 1. Have time, 2. Patience, 3. 4 is choose your weapon. 5 is choose your detangler that you're going to use. 6, start from the bottom up. And then 7, create a good environment for yourself. Create a good environment that's going to be conducive to your detangling. Once you're done with all of that, you know, then you can get started with detangling. Are you ready? Are you set? Then go. Don't mind me. Anyway, those are basically my hacks or approach to detangling. I hope this video has helped you guys. If you're still at a bit of a loss, I will put up a detangling video right after this one. So please stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. Once again, please press the like button. Subscribe. So please press that button or press the circle that you see with my face on it. Press that. Go check out my other videos. There's a lot of things on the channel. There's fashion, there's hair, there's exercise videos. There's a lot of stuff. Hairstyling. Go and check them out. And then, so you've liked, you've commented, you've shared, you've subscribed, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.